Welcome back to KidsLearnPianoLive.com. My name is Jamin, and as you can tell from the countdown clock here, the lesson is about to begin. If this is your first time playing piano, welcome. I'm very excited for you. You're going to do great. Hopefully you already received from us the welcome packet in the mail, and maybe you even got started on the Absolute Beginners video pack to teach you the names of the notes and things like that. But if not, that's fine. You'll do great. I'll show you how to play all the notes. And if I'm going too fast for you, you can always pause the video or rewind it and go over the more difficult parts. You can always pause the video or rewind it and go over the more difficult parts. And even if you only learn a little bit of this song and you don't learn the whole thing, you'll still learn enough to help you build skills so you can learn other songs faster in the future. So jump in, give it a try. You're bound to end up at least a little bit better than you even are right now. Throughout the lesson, I may refer to Klopple Academy, and you can check out that link on the website if you want. Basically, it's a program that takes you all the way from learning the names of the notes, the very beginning, through 12 levels of classical and jazz music, through all the skills that you would need to become a professional pianist. So you would learn all the same stuff that you would learn if you're taking regular traditional piano lessons, probably plus a little bit more, but it takes about 5 to 10 years to complete. So you can just try out the first level, see if it's the kind of thing that you like, or if you just care about today's lesson and learning this song, then just ignore all those references and focus on today's lesson. If you're watching this at LearnPianoLive.com, there should be a PDF and an MP3 button right next to this video. The MP3 is a play-along track that you can use to practice more after the lesson, but a lot of students like to print out the PDF right now so they have it during the lesson. Careful, it could be up to like 30 pages, so just find the couple pages that you want and print those out. If you decide not to, that's fine. I'll show you all of the notes on screen as we go through it. And we will be going through 5 different levels of this song that all use the same play-along track. So even if you've never played piano before, you'll still be able to do level 1. And then as we go through level 2, 3, 4, and 5, then when we use that same play-along track, you just keep playing your same version. If you're watching this lesson in the archives and you have a question during the lesson, then feel free to click on that survey button. And at the end of the survey, there's a place for you to ask your question, and I will do my best to get back to you with the answer to that question. But if you're with us live as we're recording this today, then feel free to click on that chat button, and you can talk with all the other students who are logged in during the live lesson. And if you have a question about the lesson, then you can just go ahead and type that into the box that says, Ask Jamin a question, and we will do our best to answer that question live in the lesson. All right, I think that's the end of the boring stuff. I'm ready to learn a song. Stay tuned at the end of the lesson and I'll show you how to win more points and earn more prizes next week. But for right now, let's get this party started. Hello and welcome back to KidsLearnPianoLive.com. My name is Jamin and this man right here is the highest Elias. How's it going, sir?
Good.
Good. Are you ready for our song?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was hoping you were going to say no, because then I would be like, that's all right, I can teach it to you. But the truth is he actually is ready for the song because he's really good. So he's probably going to learn this song faster than most people would, but he's already got a little head start. You play us the first couple notes of the song. Go ahead. Yeah. So he already knows the first 2 notes of the song, and once we get into it, there's really only 2 notes. But I'm starting to teach the song, and that's a problem, because I'm supposed to tell you that in the chat room right now, moderating for us is Kendra, who's waiting patiently without talking.
I know,
Wow,
that's a first,
okay?
right?
All right.
I usually interrupt you and cut you off completely.
How are you today, Kendra?
I'm doing really great.
Go
How
ahead
are
and
you?
tell us the thing that you're dying to tell us about this week's song.
The weekly activity.
Oh, no, I didn't mean that at all.
What do you mean?
I mean the thing. The reason that I have a really cool VIP Imagine.
Yeah. So
it's not mine.
I was so grateful. I got to go to the most recent Imagine Dragons concert at the Golden One Center, and I got the VIP access. So that's where these came.
So you went backstage and actually met Imagine Dragons.
I did, yeah, and we got
Crazy.
a picture. But
that was like 2 days ago, or 3 days ago? 4 days ago.
It was Wednesday.
Wednesday.
So I don't know.
That's awesome.
So, like 4 days ago, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm so happy, but
later on, you have an opportunity to tell us everything about it.
I will.
So we'll save it for then. For right now, tell us about the weekly activity.
Okay, so the weekly activity is a maze.
Okay.
And you help Clopple get to the dragon at the end, and I think it's like shaped like a D.
Cool.
I think, I'm pretty sure.
So you just do a maze, and you get 150 points.
Yeah, and you find this on what, Facebook, right?
Facebook, and it should be in the email too that you got it like this afternoon. Yeah. Cool. All right. Well.
Yeah. Have fun, everybody.
Yes. On to learning the notes of the song. Let me show you Elias. Hey, buddy. How's it going? All right. Oh, he's got a kite because of Rise Up. Okay. So first couple notes, real quick here. Let me show you these. Go ahead and zoom in so we can see the keys, if you would. And we're going to use these two notes right here. These are a G and an E. I know you already know that. I want to show everybody how to find a G and an E, though, so it's all fair. The G, you take any group of 3 black notes, and you take the middle note, and you just drag it down 1. So find me another group of 3 black notes. Yeah, whoa, that's a super high one. Take the middle note, take the middle note of that, and drag it down, and you'll land on a G. If you play that one and the one that's 2 notes away, that's almost all you need for the whole entire song. Cool, that's it. That's all the hints I'm gonna give you. I'm gonna steal your headphones and send you off into the other room. Good luck. Good luck. All right, you all at home. Here we go. That right there. Playing the notes of this song is super easy. If you take a look at your PDF, you'll notice that it's almost entirely G's and E's. That means it's almost all that. The only question is, when do you stop playing? Because you're supposed to play G, E, G, E, G. Oh yeah, cool. I'm playing the song. Yeah, cool. Wait, hang on a second. There's an end to it somewhere. So that's where saying the words along is really going to help. Because if you notice, door and all, those are both G's. So if you say the words along, I would always open up the door, and then right here, that one is also going to be a G. That's where we're going to start back over again. So I would always open up the door, always looking up at higher floors, and then same thing right there. We're gonna have 2 G's in a row after that. Want to see it all give me. Another one right there. 2 G's in a row. So we got a bunch of places where we have 2 G's in a row. And then rise, this one right here. Now, let me show you. Usually we don't have this many letters out. It's just a couple little letters. This one has a huge range, but there's only a couple notes, so don't be intimidated by how many notes there are. We're gonna need a C, which is the note that's right under a group of 2 black notes. And then we're gonna need the G, which is the note right under a group, that's the one we already talked about actually. Take a group of 3, take the middle note, you drag it down, and that's a G. And then we need a really low C. So you played this C, then we need this G, and then we need that C right there. Rise, rise, up. Rise, rise, up is gonna be this guy right here. So low, it's underneath the words. Bam, right there, that's the last one. Rise, rise, up, and then we gotta go all the way back to these ones. Those are the only notes you're gonna use for the entire song. C, G, C, and then these right there. I'm pretty sure that's true. Yeah? Yes, that is all of the notes. Okay, that on top of the fact that this song is really super fast. So you gotta keep track of all the words. Let's try just saying the words and not even playing any of the notes. We'll play it with the, what's that?
I don't have any.
Oh yeah, okay, we'll get to that in just a second. Sorry, we've got a technical difficulty. We'll figure it out in a second. So then we've got these 2 notes, back and forth. We're not gonna play those though, we're just gonna say the words out loud as we go. Here we go. 1, and a 2, and a 1, go. I would always open up the door, always looking up at higher floors. Want to see it all, give me more. Rise, rise up. I'm always looking for make changes. Walking down the street, making strangers. Flipping through my life, turning pages. Rise, rise up. That wasn't very successful at all. Let's try that again. I would always open up the door, always looking up at higher floors. Want to see it all, give me, give me, nope, that's it. Want to see it all, give me, right here. Want to see it all, give me. Give me more. I know that's got to be wrong. There we go. We're gonna take that G out. If you're in the archives right now, it's already taken out. Okay, give me more, rise up. Let's try it again, this time with the right words. Here we go. 1 and a 2 and a ready, go. I would always open up the door, always looking up at higher floors. Want to see it all, give me more, rise up. I was always up for making changes, walking down the street and meeting strangers, flipping through my life, turning pages, rise up. Okay, cool. So if you can take out the give me, what? You haven't even played any notes, Clopple? Okay, we're gonna try these notes right here. We're not even gonna try the rise up part. We're gonna get rid of that for right now. Let's try this thing, just these back and forth. I'm gonna try to say the words as I play them. Here we go. 1 and a 2. 1, 2. I would always open up the door, always looking up at higher floors. Want to see it all, give me more. Rise up. Here we go. I was always making changes, walking down the street and meeting strangers, flipping through my life, turning pages. Rise up. Yeah. Want to see it all, give me more. Rise up. Man. That is a lot of notes, and it's really super fast. I think we're going to get better at this as we go on to levels 2 and 3. Speaking of, let's try it right now. Let's go ahead and level up. We'll try this again on level 2. Here we go.
Transitioning to level 2. This may be confusing to level 1 students, so please continue to practice the level 1 version, or visit learnpianolive.com/level2 for a detailed explanation on how to level up.
Okay, we can do this. Level 2. Here we go. I'm guessing we have the same issue on all these. I would always open up the door, always looking up at higher floors. Want to see it all, give me. Right there. Give me. Yes. So that one's the one we're going to get rid of. Give. Want to see it all, give me more. Rise up. Okay, so if you're on level 1 and you haven't done the rise up yet, you can do just that part this time. You don't have to do the G's and E's. Or whatever, you can try just the G's and E's that we were doing it before, but you can try that rise up. It's actually not even the same singer that sings that part, so the main guy sings all the G's and the E's, and then somebody else sings rise up. So they're kind of 2 different parts anyway. You don't have to do them both. Let's try this thing. This is going to be a little bit easier actually on level 2 because we have all of the rhythms written in. So if you're in Clopple Academy level like 3 or higher, I believe, we are doing 16th notes. But even if you're in Clopple Academy level 1, you've already seen these guys right here. That is a half rest, and a half rest is worth 2 beats, so that means that gets 1, 2, and this is going to start right on 3. So at least it shows us when we're supposed to start. I would always open up the door, and then same thing right here. Even on Clopple Academy level 1, you've got these guys right here. That's a half note, so that gets beat 1 and 2, and so that one again is going to start on beat 3. So it'd go 1, 2, start. The next one would go 1, 2, start, because you start right on 3. Okay, and then same thing is going to happen right here. We're going to start on 3. This one over here is tricky. This is beat 3 right here. So that means this is going to start just before beat 3. So it'd go 1, 2, right there. So right before 3. 1, 2, 3. We want the second note to be on beat 3. Okay, what else do we have? Same thing down here, beat 3 for that guy, beat 3 for that guy, and this one right here is just go straight from page to ez, because this is a 8th note right here, and that's super fast. But before Kloppel interrupts me again without us actually playing any notes, let's try this thing with the track. If you're on level 1, just get it, all the notes that you can. On your mark, get set, and here we go. 1, 2, 3. So it's kind of a weird song. It is one of the hardest rhythms we've ever done, but one of the easiest sets of notes we've ever done because it only uses 5 notes in the whole entire song. Let's try this again. We're moving along, Kloppel. Here we go. 1 and a 2 and a 1, 2. So then, that is a lot of notes, my friends. That's a whole lot of notes. Fortunately, it's pretty easy. Okay, fine. We'll hurry up. We'll play this thing one more time. Don't worry, you still get to practice on level 3, 4, and 5. So if you don't have the thing down yet, don't worry. We got time. Kloppel's just super impatient. And maybe all penguins are that way. I don't know. Here we go. 1 and a 2 and a 1, 2. I would always open up the door. Feels wrong. Man, I don't like that at all. I was always up for making changes, walking down the street and making strangers, flipping through my life, turning pages, rise, up. We'll get it. We'll get it. Don't worry, we'll get it. We got those 2 notes back and forth. If you can do that much, you've got a lot of the song. But it's time for mailbag.
If you'd like to win an extra 750 points by being the mailbag winner, just fill out the survey at the end of the lesson or send us a message anytime during the week using the contact button at the top of the page.
This week it's from Josh and Tristan, who says, Dear Jamin, do you have to do the weekly activity? Absolutely not. It's just an extra 150 points if you want to do it, if it's something that looks like it'd be fun. If you're like, hey, yeah, a maze, that'd be cool. I'll do a maze. Why not? Then you can pick up extra 150 points. But if you don't want to do it, you don't have to at all. There's tons of other ways to get lots of points. In fact, if you stay tuned after the live lesson, I will show you how to get a whole ton of points. There's all kinds of ways you can pick up thousands of points. So just hang on after the lesson, and I'll show you how to do all that. But it's just one of the options that you have. Thanks for asking. Let's level up.
Transitioning to level 3. This may be confusing to level 1 and 2 students. Please continue to practice your own level, or visit learnpianolive.com/level3 to understand how this level works.
All right, here we go. Level 3 is going to be all the exact same stuff, but now we add in a little bit of left hand, not too much at all. We have 4 notes. The 4 notes are going to be C and G. You know what? I just realized this hat is so tall. You're missing out on so much awesomeness of the hat here. This is a dragon hat, but the way that I sit, all you get to see is like the neck of the dragon. It's a dragon neck hat, the way you see it. Anyway, a C, and then you go up to a G, and then after that you're gonna play an A, and then you're gonna play an F. And that's it. That's the whole entire thing of the left hand for level 3. C, and G, and A, and F. So I'm gonna try just that much while level 1 and 2 tries your stuff up there. Level 3 people, we're just going to check out those 5 notes there. 4 beats on each of them because they're all whole notes. If you're on Clapple Academy, even level 1, I think, does the whole notes right there. So that's 4 beats. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, and then G, 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on and so forth. So we'll try that. Here we go. In 1 and a 2 and a 1, 2. I would always open up the 1, 2, 3, 4. Here's the G. Here's the A. And here's the F. And then we just repeat all that again. So the C. And then F is the last note. And then if you want to, usually we have you go to a C at the end. This one actually ends on the F, so I'm going to have you just hang out there. If you were to loop it again, you'd go back to the C. But we'll land on that F right there. This time, I'm going to try to do both hands together. Yes?
Hi, Jamin.
Hi.
Aren't you glad that I decided to... Okay, so... I interrupted, well, because of 2 reasons. One is I haven't interrupted yet, and I was planning...
And you figured it was time?
What? Yes, it was time. I wanted to during...
The lesson's been going too smoothly. Okay.
I know. During level 2, I thought I would, but then
Okay.
you know.
So, what's up?
So, I wanted to tell you the story. I know what you're thinking. It's Kendra's story time. I know.
I'll give you 10 seconds for the story. Ready?
10?
Go.
Okay. So you know how earlier I was saying how I met Imagine Dragons? Okay, well I took a picture with them and I still haven't gotten the picture because they haven't sent the email yet. They were supposed to send it already, but.
So your story is that you don't have a picture of you with Imagine Dragons.
Exactly.
Me too.
Cool.
Okay.
Aren't you so glad?
The lesson. So I'm gonna try both hands. Here we go. On your mark, get set. 2, 1, 2. I would always open up the door. Grab it higher floors. Want to see it all, give me more. Rise, rise. And meet strangers. Listen to my life turning pages. Rise, rise. I'm pretty sure that whole entire left hand was supposed to happen down here because my hands kind of got crossed up there at the end. So that'll probably be easier if you play all of your notes down here in the left hand and then you play these notes over here. Or if you switch it and put it like that, that's the actual way that the notes are written on the page. So up there. But that sounds a little bit too high for me. So, all right, here we go. We should check in with Highest Elias and see how things are going. Have a seat, my friend. So, how are you feeling about all this?
Pretty good.
Pretty good, he says. Okay, cool. So you already had the first couple notes down when you were here before. You want to take a look at level 1 as you play, or level 2? What would you like to look at?
I guess level 1.
Level 1. Let's go back to level 1, and you at home can either try playing along with him, or just see how many notes he already has. Well, he already has all the notes. We know that because it's basically just G and E. But we'll see what our timings look like. E. Here we go. Good luck. 1 and a 2 and a 1, 2. I would always... Oh, time out. Wait, hang on. Sorry.
Transition
I did
to
not
level
check your hand
3.
position. You are already
This
for
may
the
be
G,
confusing.
but... Oh, whoa. That was weird. Okay. So, you were already for the G, but you're ready for it with your thumb. So that right there, you'll have the right fingering and stuff too. By the way, the fingering he's using right now is the fingering that you should use and that I give you like in between level. I forget what it is. Like on level 2 or something like that, I show you what your fingering should be. He's using the right fingering, so I think he went on past level 1. But we'll see. Here we go. One more time. And a 2. And a 1, 2. I would always open up the door. Always looking up at higher floors. Want to see it all, give me more. Rise, rise, up. Ooh, yeah, cool. I was always up for making changes. Look through my life, turning pages. Rise, rise, up. You know what? I got lost too. I don't know if you've been watching the lesson, but I regularly in the middle section get lost because there's so many notes. But I think that if we work together, by the end of the lesson, we can get it figured out. That was pretty awesome. That was very, very cool. So I guess you'll go back and practice some more stuff. Maybe add in some left hand, or maybe we'll just iron out the rhythms.
Okay.
Something like that. But this is the part where you point at them at home and you say, let's level up, like
Let's
that.
level up.
Nice, perfect.
Transitioning to level 4. This may be unsettling to lower levels. Please continue to practice your own level, or visit learnpianolive.com/level4 for an in-depth explanation on how to conquer this level.
Okay, so here on level 4, we're gonna try to turn our left hand into the drum part. So the drum part is gonna go boom, jump, like that. That's how the drum part would go. So we're gonna play a really low note and a really high note. Now, I can reach 2 C's at the same time. I can reach an octave. It's kind of cheating, but even if you can't reach a whole octave, you can always go past where you are able to reach if you just use your pinky and your thumb and you try to stretch. So like right now, I can only stretch up to those notes, but if I needed to, I could get that one right there by just using my pinky down here. So I know a lot of you watch my hand position down here like, he's cheating, he can reach both of the notes. That's fine. Even if you can't, you can still do this. Use your pinky down there and then jump up to your thumb, jump back to your pinky. At first, you'll probably miss and hit some of the wrong notes as you're jumping back and forth. But if you practice it, I know you can do it. So I'm gonna play just the left hand. We gotta play C's at the beginning, then we gotta play G's, then we gotta play A's, then we gotta play F's, and then that's it. So here we go, left hand only unless you're on level 1 through 3 or whatever, just practice what you've been practicing. Here we go. 1, and a 2, and a 1, 2. I would always open up the door. Okay, cool. So this is the part where we're gonna try to line up the right hand and the left hand. Now the way that you would do this on your own slowly is just take a look at, well, first of all, if you need any help, you would go to learnpianolive.com/level4 because I explain all this stuff. But briefly here, you wanna make sure that you line up your left hand and your right hand with just a straight up and down line. So where does this note go, for example? Well, it should go with look. And then ing is by itself, and then up has another note with it. So the beginning of this would go something like, I would always open up the door is together, left hand by itself, always looking up at higher. So you gotta pay attention to where both of those line up. I would always open up the door, always looking up at higher floors. And then the rest of it should go together kind of the same-ish way because the left-hand rhythm stays the same all the way through. Here we go. Good luck to us all. Play whatever version you've been working on. 1, and no, time out. Wait, hang on. Stop the track, hold everything. We have some chords to add in here, and I've got a feeling that Kloppel's gonna interrupt me here. So we need to add in some of the chord tones real quick. In the right hand, because all you have is just the single individual notes of the right hand. So during the C chord time, that's this thing right here. You can play any C's and E's and G's that you want. Again, all this is explained at learnpianolive.com/level4, but those are the 3 notes you can add in during the C chord. During the A minor chord, you can add in any A's or C's or E's. During the F chord, any F's or A's or C's, and during the G chord, any G's or B's or D's. So that's what I'm gonna try to do here this time through, is add in some of those extra notes in my right hand wherever we need them. All right, here we go, for real. What? I shouldn't have said his name. He heard me, he's like, oh, what, I can jump in now? Okay, fine, here we go. and a 2, and a 1, 2. I would always open up the... That's all just the chord tones plus the left hand. I messed up the left hand somewhere in there. Shh, don't tell anyone. Okay, so that's all of them. I guess that means it is time for our feature of the day. So this is Do You Know? This is where I usually tell you all kinds of facts about the song and about what we've been working on. But I figured that Kendra's actually been to the concert, so she probably has more to tell us about Imagine Dragons. Kendra, it's your time to tell us all the stuff that you can about Imagine Dragons, but I'm going to limit it to 30 seconds.
What?
So, okay,
No.
45 seconds.
Wait, no, I don't even know if I'm going to fill up 30 seconds or not.
Oh, you don't have that many things?
No, I have lots of things,
I
don't
figured.
worry.
Okay. All right, okay, so here we go.
But I don't know. Oh,
On your mark.
Gosh, I'm reading this straight from
Oh,
what
okay.
I looked
you
up
wrote
a
it all
bunch
down.
of stuff, and then I
Okay.
wrote it all down on my calendar.
Ready?
Cool.
On your mark. Get set.
so
This is
nervous.
facts about Imagine
Imagine
Dragons.
Dragons.
Ready, set, go.
Okay, Imagine Dragons' first album, Night Visions, came out in 2012, but the group formed in 2008. They're from Las Vegas. There are 3 guys in the band, all named Dan. There's Dan Reynolds, which is the lead singer, Daniel Platzman, which is the drummer, and Daniel Wayne Sermon, who plays guitar.
Time out. Wait, there's 3 Dans in the same band?
Yeah, and there's only 4 members.
That's suspicious. Okay, as you were. Go ahead.
Okay, Ben McKee is the bass player, and
Ben?
Ben
So
McKee.
is Dan, and Ben?
Yeah. And the only
Poor
member
Ben.
not named Dan, although
Right.
Daniel Wayne Sermon goes by Wayne. Also, the band name Imagine Dragons is actually an anagram, but the words that make up the anagram is.
I don't know what an anagram is.
Oh, so like, for instance, like ASAP.
Okay.
I think that's an anagram, which
Okay.
stands
Oh,
for
it's
as.
just where all of the letters stand for something.
I don't know that for a fact.
Okay, so
I'm
Imagine
gonna
Dragons,
look
what
that
does
up
that stand
in a
for?
little bit. I don't know. That's the secret.
What?
It remains in their band. and they
Imagine
can't-
Dragons stands for...
Something. And they mixed all the letters up to make Imagine Dragons.
I met a great Imagine that. Okay, here's the thing. I'll give you an extra 150 points if you at home send us a good anagram for Imagine Dragons. Write out the letters of Imagine Dragons and then
Can I
tell
make
us what
sure I'm
each
right about what an
letter-
anagram is?
Sure, yeah, but no, this sounds exciting anyway. So send us your best anagram of Imagine Dragons. I'll give you 150 points just for trying. How about that? Okay, cool.
And
your time is so up.
But
Okay,
I haven't-
one last thing. Go.
Okay. Wait. An anagram is a word, phrase, or name formed by rearranging the letters.
That was your one fact, and that was
What?
our
No,
feature
stop.
of the day.
But I'm so
Sorry,
confused.
I'm sorry. It's time to level
Oh,
up.
cinema.
Let's go.
Transitioning to level 5. This may be terrifying to lower levels. Please continue to practice your own level or visit learnpianolive.com/level 5 for training on how to survive this level.
Okay, Kendra, briefly, were you right about the anagram? Is that what it is? It's one letter.
Well,
each
I don't
letter
know because you didn't
means-
really let me look it up.
Okay. Look it up and let us know at the end of the lesson
Can
on
you,
the
like-
goodbyes.
I-
On the goodbyes.
I
Okay,
kinda-
here we go. So, we need to change all of the letters into numbers. This is number 1 now instead of what we called it before, which was C. Right? So the song is in the key of C, which means if you played along with the original, you could just play it in the key that, yes?
I got it.
Okay. What's
So,
an anagram?
okay, I got it. So, an anagram, like the word cinema, like
Yes.
this is the example online, is like also the word Iceman. Like you just rearrange the letters and it makes another word.
Oh, so if you rearrange the
arrange the
letters to
letters of-
Imagine Dragons, it's actually something else.
Right.
But it's a secret.
Yes.
Oh,
I
well-
want to go on Word Unscramble and like figure this out cuz
That's weird. Okay, so don't send us an anagram. Send us the other thing where you write out the
Yes.
letters and then each letter represents something. And
Oh,
the
do
most
the,
creative one.
like an
That's what I'm
acrostic
going to give out
poem.
150 points
Okay,
for. Okay, cool. All right. So, my goodness. Klopple is going to be so angry about this lesson. All right, so we got 5s and 3s here instead of G's and E's. So in this case, it's not going to matter a whole lot because we're going to play the whole thing in the key of C anyway. But if, for example, we were in the key of, I don't know, pick some random letter, the key of E, then E would be number 1, and the whole thing would look like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, and those would be the important ones. And you could play the exact same numbers if you just played these numbers. 5 to 5 to 5 to 5 to 5, 1, 5 to 5, and it still sounds like the song. Whoa, that's cool. You're using black notes and white notes, and it still sounds like the song because we're in the key of E. But all that said, we're supposed to be in the key of C anyway, so we're gonna go back to where this is number 1, and I'm just gonna try to say the numbers and play the numbers both at the same time. There's almost no chance I'm gonna get this right, but I'm gonna do my best. Good luck to you all at home. Play whatever version you want. On your mark, get set. 1, and a 2, and a 1, 2. 5 through 5 through 5 through 5 through 5. 5 through 5 through 5 through 5 through 5 through 5. 5 through 5 through 5 through 5 through 5 through 5. 1, 1, 5, 1. 5 through 5 through 5 through 5 through 5 through 5. 1. 5 through 5 through 5 through 5 through 5 through 5. 1. 5 through 5 through 5 5 5 through 5. 1, 1, 5. It's a really low note. Okay, so then your left hand, real quick, before we check in with Elias. What in
I
the
am
world?
so sorry. I wouldn't normally interrupt.
What's up?
But I don't. I'm not.
Are
I
you
don't know
still
this.
talking about anagrams?
No.
Okay.
I'm not sure the original is in the key of C.
Oh, the original is in the key of C.
Are you sure?
I'm positive. Play the original for me.
I have to find it.
Oh, okay.
But I'm pretty sure it goes, I will always open up the door.
Oh, we'll look
is
it
it-
up. We'll look it up. We'll figure it out. I'm pretty sure it's in the key of G. Okay.
Wait, G?
No, I'm sorry. It starts on G. It's in the key of C. I'm pretty
okay,
sure.
okay.
Back to the lesson.
Okay.
Here we go. So we've got those same ones, and then your left hand, real quick before we check in with Elias. This is what I was gonna say. This is a 1 chord because every other note is starting on the 1, as you can see. So that's what you're supposed to play during that whole chunk right there. That's a 1, and then the 5 is right there. So that whole chunk is a 5 chord. So let's try this thing with the track. Here we go. 1 and a 2. I'm just gonna play the chords down here. 1, 2. Through my life, turning pages, rise, rise, up. There we go. So something like that would be it. So you got the chord numbers down here and then the individual melody notes up here. Whew. Hopefully you've gotten something out of this lesson that you can use to play along with this. But let's check in with Elias. Here we go. All right, so what have you been working on?
The song.
The song. Oh my goodness. You know what? Out of all the times I've ever asked that question, that is the best answer ever. Thank you, sir. Okay. What level is the question I should have asked?
5.
Level what? Really? You've been working on level 5? Mm-hmm. Well then, let me get out of your way, sir. Here we go. Are you ready? Okay. Oh, because it's got the numbers. That makes sense. Okay, here we go. And a 2. And a 1, 2. I would always open up the door. Right up, yeah. Faster, faster. You are awesome. You are awesome. Yeah, cool. If you got anywhere near that this week during the lesson, then good for you, because that was a whole ton of notes, and I think we finally got all the rhythms ironed out, and everything sounds great. And they're all wanting to know, did I win the $10 gift card this week? So let's find out.
Okay.
Thank you all for joining us. Next week we will be doing a song called, I think it's End of Summer, or it might be Rainbows, from the My Little Pony movie. If you don't like My Little Pony, the song is awesome. So we'll be doing that one next week. And then the chat winner was, who this week?
Tree One.
Tree One, way to go Tree One. Don't forget to send us your videos, and not an anagram, but put all the letters out and then tell us
Like
what
an
that
acrostic
means.
poem.
Acrostic poem, sure, why not? Bye. Hey, great, you're still here, so you must want more. Well, I've got 4 things for you: archives, practice tips, points, and jokes. First of all, if you didn't like this week's song, I'm sorry, and you can always go to learnpianolive.com/next song and vote for what our next song should be. And right now you can go to the Kids Lesson Archives and just pick a different song and work on that this week. Now, you probably don't have the whole song down yet, so what you can do is, this helps a lot of people, just next time pretend that you're the in-studio student and that in level 3 and level 5 we're going to be checking in with you, and you've got to play at least some of the songs. I find that my students that come in and they're the in-studio students, they actually learn the songs way faster than they learn their regular songs I give them in their regular lessons. So if you just pretend that you're the in-studio student and that someone's going to be watching you, then that might help a lot. Also, you have the practice log that you can send in for extra points, and that can help you practice. And there's the daily challenge where you get extra points for logging your practice time there as well. Just click on daily challenge and it will play a video that doesn't have any sound really. You just practice, and then every now and then you'll hear a sound like this.
The number 7.
And then once you collect all of the letters and numbers, then you just put them in and you submit that, and you get points for doing that, and you get better because in between all those letters and numbers, you're practicing your song from the week. Of course, once you know the song, then definitely record yourself on your mom's cell phone or on your tablet or on whatever, and use the video submission button, and so you can send us your video that way and get points for that as well. You might even become the featured video for the week. All right, so let's move on to points. Here's the different ways you can get points. You can get up to 50 points just for participating in the chat in the live lesson. You get 300 points on top of that if you are the person in the chat room that week who makes the most helpful comments during the chat. That daily music challenge thing that I told you about, every day when you click on that and you submit the secret code, 150 points just for doing that. Every song comes with a practice log, and if you fill that out and have your parents sign it and you send that in, that's worth 300 points right there. Each week on Facebook and in the email that we send you, we give you a new weekly activity. It's just a fun little maze or puzzle or something to do. It doesn't really have much to do with music, but it does have something to do with that week's song, and it has something to do with getting you 150 points. Then if you click on survey at the end of the lesson and you fill that out and give us some feedback about the song, then we've given out up to 500 points before for great comments and feedback in the survey. Of course, submit your videos of you playing. Almost every video that gets submitted earns at least 200 points, even if it's not perfect. I guess work on it a little bit, but I'm just saying it doesn't have to be perfect. Here's another one. Every single month at learnpianolive.com/contest, we have a contest and usually give out at least 400 points, and oftentimes there are other gift cards and other prizes included in that contest. Okay, now we're getting into some big numbers. If you ever go to a concert that is classical music or it's classic jazz, which means like swing and bebop and stuff like that, you can ask your parents if it's a classic jazz concert. Then you get 500 points just by having your parents let us know what concert you attended. Now I keep asking you to send us your videos, and almost always you get points right up front for submitting those videos. Don't forget to put the legal disclaimer on your video. You have to say at the beginning, this is for use at kidlearnpianolive.com. But here's an additional way to pick up 750 points. If later on, a month down the road, a year down the road, 5 years down the road, if one of the videos that you submit to us ever gets 1,000 views, send us the link to your video. We will give you 750 points. Okay, but is there anything that I could do that's worth thousands of points? Yes, there is. If you're in Klopple Academy, every time you go from level 1 to level 2, or level 2 to level 3, every single time you level up, you get 3,000 points. And that's not even the biggest one. You get 5,000 points every single time someone signs up for kidslearnpianolive.com and they say that you are the one who sent it here. Okay, last thing before I say goodbye, for real. I told you that I would tell you my favorite joke, and here it is. A butcher backs up into his meat grinder and gets a little behind in his work. Gets a little behind in his work because he's a butcher. It's funny. Trust me. It's awesome. If you didn't think it was funny, that's fine. But go to learnpianolive.com/jokes and you can see some of our students' favorite jokes and you can submit your own. I think that's finally it. I will see you in another live lesson. Love ya. Good luck. Have fun.